That's what I hear from the ranchers here. They say, Gabe, I'm a Republican, but please do something about immigration. My onions are going to rot out in the field if I don't have workers this year.
When I was a kid, I grew up running around these hills with my dad, my grandfather, my uncles. We hunted deer right here.
You know, people talk about the border as if there's just hordes of people crossing through every corner, every nook and cranny. We have a network of Border Patrol that exists out here and has for many years that's done a pretty dang good job of keeping this area safe.
They've done a really good job, yeah.
We got the aerostat balloons, the automated surveillance towers, we got the horseback patrol, we got the roaming ATVs.
Many Democrats are not really understanding immigration and this wall because they've not been here.
We got to make sure that our border is secure. And I think Democrats shouldn't be afraid to say that we need a secure border, because we do. There's a right way to do it.
The military zone is another issue in itself.
You know, when I got a chance to talk with Secretary Hegseth, I actually printed out a map of this area that we're standing on right now, and I asked the Secretary if he could point on the map to where New Mexico's border was with Mexico. And you'd figure spending hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars from the Department of Defense to militarize this area, that he would know at least where the boundaries were at. He didn't know. He didn't know what an aerostat was. He didn't know what an AST was. What he did know was 3 words, is build the wall.
We didn't get warned about where the actual zone was going to be. It was around the time the school kids were going to be out, and they were going to be out wandering around like they always do. And there was some concern there for me as far as where is that line actually at? That
they would set up a national defense area out of Arizona to govern our lands here and not even give you a map.
We had little or no idea that was happening.
You know, Border Patrol, our El Paso sector that manages this area, they have told us repeatedly what they want is communication, technology, repeater towers, more ASTs, more aerostats. In fact, we got them a permanent one down in Santa Teresa just a few years ago. But the directions from Washington are build the wall, because our base is really counting on us to do that no matter what cost, which has become a theme of this administration. Do it at all costs, regardless of the consequences.
What is that cost?
Billions of dollars.
Yeah, I heard it was close to
billions and billions.
$2 billion.
Billions and billions of dollars. And you know, during a time when folks right here, Luna County has one of the highest unemployment rates in the state of New Mexico, if not the highest. We have the hungriest kids. Now we're losing health care, we're losing food stamps, we're losing our ability to buy a home or rent a home, even in places like this.
Groceries.
Groceries, you can't afford them. Gas is almost $5 a gallon. But $2 billion or more is being spent on a wall that we know is a waste of money. And you know, I come from an immigrant family. I have family that still lives in Mexico. About half of them still live in Mexico. The other half are here. And not all of them want citizenship. You know, some of them just want the opportunity to work here, just like many other folks. My grandma waited more than a decade. I mean, I think almost 15 or 16 years before she got her visa. And it didn't make her very happy that people seemingly were jumping the line during the asylum crisis that we had here. And that's a product of a broken immigration system. You know, it's not about citizenship for everybody. It's about giving opportunity to help boost our economy, fill these critical jobs. And if people do want to start and build a family here, to have an opportunity to do that too.